Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So I want to take you guys back once again to the Olympics, where the Olympics allowed a biological man known as Imane Khelif to beat up women. And not only did they allow it, they cheered it. They celebrated the fact that Imane Khelif was a woman, even though we knew that Imane Khelif was not a woman, and it came out from a leaked medical report that Imane Khelif has a micro penis, no ovaries, probably internal testes, male testosterone, and male chromosomes, meaning that Imane Khelif is a man. Now, of course, the mainstream media was rather silent with this sort of news because they had been promoting Imane Khelif as the pinnacle of women, which lots of women, if they were on the side of sanity and reason and everything else, were horrified. They were angry, and rightfully so. A biological man entered into the boxing ring on the world stage at the Olympics and beat up not one, but several women and won gold. So that's what you get for your efforts, ladies and gentlemen. If you say, or if you choose to identify, and it has on your passport, or even your birth certificate, which you can get for a dime a dozen nowadays, believe it or not, if that is all it takes to identify as a woman, enter into the ring and beat up the likes of other women, wow. Our society, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already noticed, has fallen. Now, this is a story, for me at least, that is the gift that keeps on giving. I'd much rather not do stories on Imane Khelif. But the world will be what the world does, and they will keep propping up and keep supporting this individual. And recently, the Associated Press has given and honored Imane Khelif an award with being one of the best female sports people in like the world, apparently. And you know what this has done? This has angered women everywhere, and rightfully so. Imane Khelif is not a woman. Imane Khelif is a man. Why are you awarding a man with a female award? That makes no sense at all. None. It only shows that you have a political agenda to this. You are the Associated Press. You know you are lying to everybody. By giving Imane Khelif an award in the female category, even though you know that Imane is not a woman but a man, you are lying. And as doing such is egregious. You as the press should know better, but yet you choose the agenda over what is really fair to the likes of real women. God forbid if Imane Khelif had won the actual first place award yet again, cheating. It's truly not just egregious, it's vile. It's despicable behavior, taking awards away from women who rightfully deserve it. Graham Lynham goes, "This bastard continues to be rewarded for hitting women. Evil. Yeah, for some reason, the mainstream media goes, we must protect women when a man is actually a man. When a man identifies as a man, they go after men and they demonize men. But somehow when a man identifies as a woman and beats up a woman, the media praises it. The contradiction. It's not really much of a contradiction, is it? It's more just plain, pure evil. It's just, they've found a loophole, but they're like, the mainstream media don't want to report on any of it because they realize, discrimination. They've shot themselves in the foot thanks to legal dingbats that create laws, or our politicians as well, that create laws to dictate, you can't discriminate against someone's gender identity. Goodness me. But the press should have a duty to tell everybody the truth, not lie to everyone's faces. Riley Gaines goes, the absurd part is AP knows he is a man, just as anyone with eyes does. But they just don't care. His medical records showing his chromosomes and anatomy are public. Four dunces just generally believe a man makes the best woman. Why have a woman's award if a man can win it? Great question, right? Riley Gaines also goes, gender furor? Try people with common sense and functioning eyeballs. Because the Daily Mail, their article goes, gender furor, whatever you want to say, erupts as Olympics boxer Imane Khelif is honored with Female Sports Award. It's ridiculous. So these journalists at the Associated Press and its members have sparked outrage after giving controversial Olympics boxer Imane Khelif third place in the Female Athlete of the Year award. The Algerian boxer took gold, cheated, I might add, in the women's welterweight competition at this summer's games in Paris. But it sparked major controversy. Gee, I wonder why that is. Could it be that Imane is a man, not a woman, and shouldn't be hitting women? After the International Boxing Association said Khelif had been disqualified from last year's World Championships for failing gender eligibility criteria. Despite the disqualification, Khelif was cleared to compete by the International Olympic Committee. We know why, because to them, sex can change. More than that, if it has on your birth certificate that you're a woman, by golly, you're a woman, and we don't need to do any testing. We wouldn't dare test you. We wouldn't dare to question what's on your birth certificate. His first opponent in Paris, Italian fighter Angela Carini, signaled she could not continue with their bout just 46 seconds in, and she said she had never felt a punch like this. Wow. Punch that came from a man with testosterone. Jeez. Despite the controversy that marred the games, a group of 74 sports journalists from the Associated Press and its members still voted to honor Khelif this week. Those 74 sports journalists from the Associated Press, oh boy, they need to be fired for lying. Why honor a man in a female category unless you actually have an agenda? Caitlin Clark was named the winner for her stunning impact to women's basketball. And by the way, Caitlin Clark said something the other day which also sparked more controversy because, well, apparently black players in the women's NBA are better than Caitlin Clark. But yet Caitlin Clark is actually the one that gave the WNBA a bit of notoriety this year. While Simone Biles took second. And guess who got third? I'll give you a wild guess. He beat up women. Clark received 35 votes. Olympic gymnast was second with 25, and Khelif was third, getting 4 votes. The 4 that voted for Khelif need to be ousted. How dare you vote for a man in the female category? So the decision sparked outrage, as it would online. Responding to the news, one fan wrote, "This is so wrong on so many levels." Another commented, "This is pathetic. We are broken as a society." Third posted, "The world has gone mad. Damn." Others simply wrote, "Disgusting and ridiculous. This is such a shame to women," another added. Another user wrote, "What a disgrace." Exactly. Khelif is currently taking legal action over media reports that allegedly detailed Imane's leaked medical records. Reports published in France last month claimed the 25-year-old has XY male chromosomes. Khelif filed a legal complaint with the French authorities over the online abuse and harassment he was subjected to during the games, and the IOC revealed he also is taking action over the reports which emerged in France. Why? What's that going to do? How is that going to help your cause or your case? It's not. You can take as much legal action as you want, but you can't hide from the truth. Imagine if Imane wins the legal case for stating the utmost obvious. Then our society is really doomed, man. If you can sue for something that is actually a lie, and medical records, which are supposed to be like binding, they don't matter in a court of law. We're done. Like biology, reason, rationale, done. Thrown out of the courtroom, man. This is such a disgusting turn of events. If you haven't already noticed, how can I'm not shocked, but how can the Associated Press vote to award a man in the female category? That's just like slapping every single woman in the face and saying, we don't care about you at all. The spotlight obviously is not on Caitlin Clark or Simone Biles. No, the spotlight's on the man, Imane Khelif, that beat woman in the Olympics. Like, how dare they? How dare they? Anyway, I hope this will be the last that we hear of Imane Khelif. I hope that because the new year is around the corner, I hope that I don't have to make another video about it. I really do. Anyway, that's enough from me, but you guys take care. You be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.